And welcome to the 5-day self-love summer challenge. I'm so thrilled to have you all here, and I am super grateful to be your guide during this time over this next 7 days. I am so excited for all of you. We are stepping into such an opportune time. So really give yourself a hug. That really, I'm celebrating all of you. We have over 100 people that have signed up and are with us live. Beautiful group of ladies stepping into becoming the best version of yourselves. So I want you to give yourself a big hug, feel a big hug from me that you said yes to you, that you said yes to your dreams, that you said yes to having more in your life. And that's what is important. So I'm going to begin by taking you through a brief centering. This is something that I always do with my clients and my group coaching sessions, to get present and to really ready yourself for the training today. So go ahead, if you're able to do so, and close your eyes and start taking in some nice, deep, relaxing breaths, allowing yourself to feel that divine loving light flowing through your body with ease and grace. And imagine that this breath is opening every area of your body, opening your heart center, opening your cells to receive every organ, everything in your body, opening and preparing you to receive your greatest good, not only today, but over the next 5 days. But let's focus on today as you take that next breath in. Allow yourself to open to receiving and to create an intention for today, to create the intention that will allow you to move into this time with a greater awareness, greater ability to take in whatever it is, and also to intend to have fun, and to intend to learn something, and to intend to grow. So setting your intention, connecting to it, and remembering the reason why you signed up for this challenge, and letting that permeate your body, and allowing that light to flow in, opening your eyes, opening your mind, and opening your heart. All right, ladies, gently opening up your eyes, and go ahead and write down your intention. You may have already seen that we have a worksheet for you. If you haven't found that yet, I believe my team posted it in the discussion part, as well as you can go to the More tab in the Facebook group, go to Files. Once you get to the More, there'll be a drop down, and then you'll see Files. You click on that and you'll see the worksheet for today. And you can print that out if you'd like, or you can just follow along, but it gives you the opportunity to take notes. And so if you've printed it out, go ahead and write down your intention on it. If not, that's fine. Just you can use any notebook, paper, or a pad, your phone. A lot of people like to take notes on their phone, and write down your intention for today. And then go ahead. I always like to start with gratitudes as well. So I'd love to hear some of your gratitudes, although I don't know if I'll be able to see them, but share your gratitudes. My team is checking that area, and we would love to know what your gratitudes are. And take a few seconds. And why I like you to connect to a gratitude, why it's important, is because it raises you up, it opens you up, and it brings you into a greater vibration, and starts this training off with a bang. Yes, for the kickoff. All right. So speaking of that, I want to immediately chat about what's happening right now, which is the summer solstice. That happened yesterday, and we are still in the powerful expansion of that. And I want you to be aware of this really auspicious time that we are in. It is such an opportune time. The way that things are lining up in the heavens celestially, it is creating a portal of opportunity to really bring in infinite possibility, infinite potential. This is really the time for healing, for magic, and for miracles. And so it's a great time to really connect with what it is you would love to have in your life and who you would like to become, because this is the time that portal is actually going to energetically make it easier. So you can slide in and see things happen more quickly. And in order to have that happen, in order to create something new, that means we have to sacrifice something. And what we want to sacrifice in this case is old ways of thinking, patterns, behaviors, ideas, old stories that don't serve you and that are in conflict with where it is you want to go, what it is you want to bring in. So this is the time, ladies, absolutely the time. And so this is a time to get rid of those negative imprints uh, and to really claim that you are going to step into your greatest self and the greatest expression of your life on this planet right now. So if you haven't done so already, I know I did a Facebook Live about this yesterday. You may have seen it, may not have seen it. Either way, make sure you have a list of those things that you would like to let go of. Old stories, again, beliefs that don't serve you, thoughts that don't serve you. Make that list and let it go so that you can bring in all that you desire. So before we get started with our training today, I want to go over a few items, some housekeeping for this 5 days. Every day, the training will be, as it is started today at 11 a.m. Pacific in the Facebook group. And after the training will go into the tab at the top. It'll be stored and it'll be archived for you. And where you'll find it is if you go to the tabs at the top of the group, you'll look for the More tab. You'll click on that. You'll see a drop-down menu and you'll see media. I believe you'll see media and files and events. So you'll click on media and you'll go to album. And that's where the trainings will be archived for you so that you can go back and watch them again. If you don't have a chance to be live on the calls, on the trainings, then that's where you'll find them. You will also find your worksheets in that more under that More tab. This time you'll go to the file section on the drop down. You'll click on that. And Eve, my team challenge admin, is posting everything there for you. So you'll find it there. You can download it. They will be added every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. So if you want to go in there before the training starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is 11 Central and noon Eastern, you can print it out early. So you'll have it for the training. The next thing I want to chat with you about is we want to see engagement. We want to see participation, because the one thing I know is that how you do one thing is how you do everything, and how you show up for this challenge will make a huge difference in what you get out of it. Now, I did the first challenge in February over Valentine's Day, and the people who got the most out of it fully participated. And that means showing up on time. It means attending the trainings and doing the homework. The homework is really beneficial to you. And it's going to be simple and it's going to be fun. Little 5-minute segments of homework for you to, it's not going to take that much time, and we all have 5 minutes. So you had a reason for joining this challenge, this self-love challenge. So give yourself permission to be full in. And you will be so glad you did. So the homework is listed on the worksheet. And so you'll see where the homework is. So after you do the homework, I want you to go into the Facebook group and post under the discussion tab. the homework, your experience with the homework. And how you're going to post it so that we'll be able to find it is hashtag summer homework dash one. That'll be for today. Hashtag summer homework one. Tomorrow it'll be hashtag summer homework two. The next day, hashtag summer homework three, and so on until we get through all 5 days. That way we'll be able to see it more easily. And one of the really important reasons for that, beyond, of course, the ultimate reason is what you're going to gain from that. But I'm going to be giving out prizes every day. And so we're going to be looking at people who have done the homework, and then we're going to be putting people's names in kind of a container and then choosing the winner. So you have an opportunity to win a prize every day. And so I want to incentivize you a bit in order to do this homework, because it really is to benefit you. And secondly, if you really have an insight or an aha about anything that's being said in the training, I want you to let us know by, again, going into the discussion area and posting hashtag love in all caps, and then what it is that you loved. And then if you have a question, also go into the discussion area and post hashtag question in all caps. And that will also enable us to quickly find what your questions are. And at the end of these trainings, whatever questions that you've had, if you're posting them in the group, then I'm happy to answer them and to share with you after the training. The trainings are meant to be about 30 minutes long. Some may be shorter, some may be longer. And so plan on that. And as I said, after the training is over, if there are any questions, my admin team will go in and look in and see what they are and get them to me so that I can answer those for you. All right. So as I said, I'm giving out prizes every day, and today is the beginning of that. So today I am giving a prize to the person who signed up first for the challenge. And what I am going to be giving is something that is deeply loved by all of my clients. It's one of their favorite things that I do with them. And it's really powerful. And it is a perfect thing for you to be doing at this time where we've got this summer solstice happening and all the magic in the skies and the portals of opportunity opening up. So this is really an opportune time for this particular gift. What it is designing your bright, beautiful life. And it's a 30-minute process that I absolutely love to do. It has a $500 value, and it is going to set you up for success in creating momentum in designing what it is you would love to have. It's a process that goes into and activates on a cellular level, and really creates the ability for you to attract and connect to what it is you desire more easily. So that prize today goes to Janine Hayward. Janine Hayward, I'm so thrilled that it is going to you. And all you have to do is email us, and we will set that up for you. And my admin will be in touch with you, and we will set that up for you. So congratulations. I am really celebrating your enthusiasm. Just jumping into this challenge immediately shows that you really are a person who is interested in your growth and is interested in becoming the best you possible. I am thrilled for the opportunity to be able to take you through that designing of your life, and to be guiding not just you, but all of you. As I said this morning, every morning I go down and take my friend's dog Milo, who is the love of my life right now. This is my furry godson, but I take him every morning for a walk, and I was so So just feeling the gratitude for this opportunity for me to be here with you, to be sharing information and really powerful things that can make a huge difference in your life. Very impactful. You can see I'm getting teary over it because I feel so blessed to be able to be really giving you this information and the opportunity that it will bring for you. So um, let me share a little bit. Really, since I'm sharing a little bit about how important this is for me to be doing this for you. I want to tell you a little bit about my dream and my vision for this work and why I do what I do. It truly, my goal and my mission is to increase the consciousness and connection to divine love on this planet. And the way that we do this, the way that I know to do it, is to connect each of you, one person at a time, to your, what I call your diamond power. See, years ago, I was given this vision that in the core of each of us is this beautiful diamond. That's you. That's your light. That's your unique essence. That's your connection to all that is. But over time, it gets covered with disappointments and curveballs and sludge and lies and all sorts of things that really dim your light and your connection to that truth. And so it's about getting back. My mission is to help you get back, to clear the sludge, to clear it all so that you are shining from the inside out and you are connected to your beautiful light. And in so doing, you're connected to your authentic self. You're really coming home. You're connected to divine love. And the more you live in that space, the more you help to increase love on the planet and between each other. And everything expands. So it starts with each of us. So who is in for that? Woohoo! I know you are, or you wouldn't be here. So let's start by unpacking the importance of self-love, what this is all about, because obviously we know on a surface level that self-love is about being good to ourselves, about loving ourselves. But beyond that, what is it about? What will it actually do for you if you start to embody more self-love? And what will it do in terms of your experience in life and on a soul level? What's that going to do for you? So we can start with a basic question, and that is, why do we look for more in our life? More love, more, um, more accolades, more achievements, more money, more whatever it is. And I'm talking about everybody has a need to have a certain level of money for a comfortable life. I'm talking about beyond that. So why do we look for more? Well, the answer is because on the inside, we believe we are less. And whether we admit this or not, there is a void or an emptiness within. And that makes us feel like we're not enough. So the important thing to know and to understand is that we don't create from what we want. So in other words, we can say that we want a certain type of life or something in our life, but we actually are not able to connect with that unless we are really feeling that we deserve it, that we're enough. And so what that really means is that we don't create from what we want, we create from how we feel about ourselves. Again, it's about a vibrational match. If we want to be loved, we have to love ourselves first. If we want to be adored, we must adore ourselves first. It's a vibrational match. And on a subconscious, what happens is that on a subconscious level, if we feel that we're not good enough, if we have a self-image that's operating that says, I'm not enough, or I'm not deserving of this, that identity, your self-image identity, or that nothing ever works out for me, or that I just fail at whatever I do, whatever your self-image identity is, that is causing, it's creating a void within you if it's not one that supports you. And basically, I remember being at a Tony Robbins event, and he said the number one belief that we all have is that we're not enough in some way. We feel that we're not enough. So it's all, and that belief causes us pain, and we suffer when we think that, and we get sad, and we can get depressed. So when that happens, we can do one of two things. We can either look within and heal it, which I know many of you are looking to do now, because otherwise you would not have signed up for this self-love journey. So I'm super, really, again, celebrating you for that, and so honored that you're here with me. So you either go within and heal, or we can look on the outside, and we look for validation on the outside, which is quite honestly what most of us do. I know I've certainly done that and still do it until I catch myself. I thank God for these tools every day. And the thing is, when we don't feel enough, we become scavengers, right? We're really like looking on the outside. What's going to fill me up? What's going to fill me up? We're not doing that consciously. It's a subconscious thing. But here's the deal, is that the suffering and the pain that we feel within, it's not going to go away. Whatever we find on the outside is not going to be the cure, because it's on the outside. We have to go within. It's not going to cure what's lacking on the inside. No amount of money or stuff or achievements or accolades is going to change how you feel on the inside. Basically, what it does is it just covers things up temporarily. You know how that is. I mean, I talk to so many clients who tell me, this is one thing that we definitely work on, is the self-love, because many of my clients are high achievers, very, very successful. And they, like most of us, have the to-do lists. And there's been conversation about, well, when I get something done on that to-do list, I feel good for a bit, a small amount of time. And then I'm looking, okay, what can I do next? That's what I'm talking about. It can fill you up momentarily, but it doesn't give you that sustained momentum of feeling full up and feeling good about yourself. So that's what we're looking to do. And that's what we're going to do over these next 5 days. I'm going to give you tips and strategies and tools on how to do that. So vibrationally, what's happening, without most of us being aware of this, of course, is that we're bringing in the exact situation that matches how we feel about ourselves. Or we attract what we want, but then we don't keep it. And a good example of this, there was a study done about people who have won the lottery, and they, just about 99% of them, will go through that money within, I don't know, 5 years or less, they say in the study, is what they found, because they have not created the beliefs where they feel like they really deserve to have financial wealth in their life. So they find a way to get rid of it. And so this is what happens when we are not really foundationally set up with our beliefs and with that self-love, is that we can attract something, but it's not lasting. So we tend to, what we attract in them, people, opportunities, career situations, relationships, money, it's all mirrored in every aspect of our life. So you may want to reflect on that a bit after this training, or even now as we're going through this. So it's pretty simple, actually. And when you see yourself as more, then you're going to have more. So how do we do this? Well, the secret and the trick is that we go beyond the mind, because remember, it's the mind that's creating all the beliefs about ourselves. And these beliefs are not truths. If they were, they would be called truths. They wouldn't be called beliefs. So we want to go beyond the mind, that part of us that's saying you're not enough, you not deserve this. And by the way, we're not always very conscious of these beliefs. They're living on a subconscious level. We'll go more into that in another one of the trainings. But they, pretty much, it's been said that 95 to 98% of our behavior is motivated by our subconscious beliefs. So we're really pretty much acting on autopilot most of the time. So we want to go beyond the mind. We want to go to the part of what is real, and what I call, again, your diamond power. That's your connection to the all that is. And that's your connection to your light. And stillness is where you will find that. And, then on top of that, we want to keep that in place. We maintain it. We build the momentum by having good habits and patterns of behavior in place and patterns of thinking. And that's what we're going to be looking at this week as well. Because the truth is that God wants us to realize the deeper truth about ourselves. And the more we realize the deeper truth about ourselves, the more we grow. And the more we grow, the more that we are expanding and filling up with more love and expressing that love and sharing that. It's emanating out into the world, and that creates the expansion in the world. And that's what is so cool. And for you to know that you are so much more important than you realize, that you matter. You matter so much. Your true self, your light, is the highest vibrational frequency that there is. And that is the frequency of self-love. And self-love is what we're all trying to get back to with all of our attempts at success, at achieving, at our accolades, at wanting to belong, wanting to fit in. We're trying to come home, and we're trying to come back to self-love. So this is incredibly important. For those of you that were in the first challenge in February, I want to welcome you back and honor you for continuing your self-love journey, because this is not a one and done. It's an ongoing process. It's an ongoing journey every single day, every single day. So it's really, really important that you continue your journey. All right. So over the next 5 days, we are going to look for, I'm going to be giving you tips and tools. Hold on a second. I'm seeing a message here that I'm wondering if you're able to hear this. Okay, let me just check really quickly with my team. I want to make sure that you're able to hear. All right. And because it's showing that it's being recorded, it's showing that everything is on. So I am hoping that you are absolutely able to be hearing me right now. All right. So I'm going to continue on with what I want to share with you. So as I said, I'm going to be giving you tips and tools and strategies to help you go within, to connect to that diamond power, to connect to that light, so that you can experience more of loving you. And so today in our training, we're going to start with a strategy that works wonders to keep you in a higher frequency. And it's a very powerful tool to bring about consistent growth rather than having episodic experiences. And this beautiful tool, I already mentioned it earlier today, it's gratitude. Yes, having an attitude of gratitude. Gratitude may be one of the most overlooked tools that we all have access to every day. And cultivating gratitude, the beautiful thing about it is it doesn't cost any money, and it certainly doesn't take much time, right? But the benefits are enormous. The benefits are enormous. Gratitude vibrates at the frequency of abundance. We started with thinking about something that you were grateful for, because that is a vibration of abundance, and that is where you want to be. Research reveals that there are 7 benefits of gratitude. But before I share those, I want to address the 2 types of gratitude. There's gratitude for, when something happens and we're grateful for it. And there's gratitude in. And so I want to start by sharing with you gratitude for. And I'm going to play a short video for you that really exemplifies beautifully this concept of gratitude in. So let me share that video with you.
You think this is just another day in your life? It's not just another day. It's the one day that is given to you today. It's given to you. It's a gift. It's the only gift that you have right now, and the only appropriate response is gratefulness. If you do nothing else but to cultivate that response to the great gift that this unique day is, if you learn to respond as if it were the first day in your life and the very last day, then you will have spent this day very well. Begin by opening your eyes and be surprised that you have eyes you can open. That incredible array of colors that is constantly offered to us for pure enjoyment. Look at the sky. We so rarely look at the sky. We so rarely note how different it is from moment to moment with clouds coming and going. We just think of the weather, and even of the weather we don't think of all the many nuances of weather. We just think of good weather and bad weather. This day, right now, it's unique weather. Maybe a kind that will never exactly in that form come again. The formation of clouds in the sky will never be the same that is right now. Open your eyes, look at that. Look at the faces of people whom you meet. Each one has an incredible story behind their face. A story that you could never fully fathom. Not only their own story, but the story of their ancestors. We all go back so far. And in this present moment, on this day, all the people you meet, all that life from generations and from so many places all over the world, flows together and meets you here like a life-giving water if you only open your heart and drink. Open your heart to the incredible gifts that civilization gives to us. You flip a switch and there is electric light. You turn a faucet and there is warm water and cold water. And drinkable water. It's a gift that millions and millions in the world will never experience. So these are just a few of an enormous number of gifts to which we can open your heart. And so I wish you that you will open your heart to all these blessings and let them flow through you. That everyone whom you will meet on this day will be blessed by you. Just by your eyes, by your smile, by your touch, just by your presence. Let the gratefulness overflow into blessing all around you. And then it will really be a good day.
All right. Oh, that always gets me. It's so, so beautiful. such a very, very beautiful example of gratitude for, right? So uh, think about that for yourselves. Think about that gratitude for, and when you think about it, it's easy, isn't it? It's really easy to be grateful for those things that come our way, that we can see easily, that um, are obvious for us. But what about gratitude in? This one is a little bit trickier. This one is a little bit more challenging. And the gratitude in, what I mean by that is about finding gratitude no matter what circumstance or situation you find yourself in. And listen, I absolutely understand that is challenging, but this is where the real growth is. This is where you're really mining for that diamond within, really looking at how this situation and how this circumstance will serve you. And at first, it's going to feel counterintuitive to be grateful for every situation that comes your way, and to know that you may not be seeing the good in it right now, but down the road, there will be good in it. As I said, it could feel counterintuitive. It could feel awkward at first. I remember when I was trying to get pregnant, I was trying for 3 years to get pregnant, and I couldn't see the good in that. I absolutely couldn't see the good, and I couldn't understand, and I didn't know why it wasn't happening. And I was taking all these tests and, really doing everything I could to make it happen, and it just wasn't. And then, after my marriage crumbled in such a really devastating way, I felt that God had been protecting me and had really blessed me by not having me get pregnant. And I absolutely saw it that way. After, as I said, my marriage crumbled, I understood why I didn't get pregnant. And then I understood that, my clients, and I have so many wonderful clients over the years, that you're my like my kids. And I truly get so excited, and I'm so proud of, whether I'm working one-on-one with you, or whether we're working in a situation like this. I am so proud of you and the progress that you make and the steps that you take to move forward. And so there's things, oftentimes we get in these black and white spaces where we think things have to be a certain way. And what I know and what I've learned in my life is that if I can open to the gray, that I can see that whatever it is that I've desired will be given to me. It may not be the way I thought it was going to be, but it will come my way. And so I know if that was true for me, it's true for you too. It's absolutely true for you too. It's just a matter of us letting go of what we think is supposed to be happening for us, and to be able to see the beauty in it, to be able to see the good in it. Maybe you can't see the beauty, but really have faith that there's something good in this, and not to succumb to complaining or getting angry or frustrated, because all those things lead to self-pity, and that is just going to sweep us away. So if we persist in having thankfulness, if we persist in gratitude for all situations, using thankful words, and, having faith that it's all going to be for the best, it will eventually make a difference in your heart. Thankfulness will lift you up. And you can't be thankful and upset at the same time. They just, those two things don't coexist. So when you're lifted, what's happening is you're connecting to that power within, and that you're connecting to the God within. That's what it is for me, God. It may be something different for you, but I'm going to refer to it as God. You're connected to that God within, and that will overshadow any problem that you have when you understand that God is greater than any circumstance, and to know that there is something good that's happening from it. Because God really wants to give us everything, but it's our job to receive it. And the more grateful that you are for the things that show up in your life, more things to be grateful for will show up. So that the key here is that you're not waiting to be grateful. You could, as he said in the video there, there's so many things around us to be grateful for that we don't really see, but if we're aware of it, then we're grateful for it, like running water and the beautiful scenery and opening up our eyes in the morning. But truly, even if it's not something that's obvious and it's something we don't prefer, to be grateful in our circumstances and to know that we're not alone in it, that there is that power, and to be grateful that there is that power that is greater than you, that is guiding you, if you will just listen. It also reminds me of 9/11. How many stories did we hear of people who were delayed getting into work that day? I remember one guy saying that his alarm didn't go off, and he couldn't believe it. And he really thought he was going to, really be in big trouble when he got to work. And because his alarm didn't go off, he lived. And then I remember reading about a couple who got a flat tire on the way to the airport, and they missed their flight and they were so upset. But had they made that flight, that was one of them that had flown right into the Twin Towers. So always, you never know. I mean, if you get a flat tire, just think, wow, okay, I'm grateful for this because maybe it's preventing me from actually getting in an accident. So use your mind, that shift of getting out of, why is this happening to me? Why is that happening? Why did this happen? Shift into, okay, there's got to be something good here that's happening. I know that God's preventing me from something worse happening to me. And really, I know it's hard in that moment. Believe me, I've lived so many things that I did not take that attitude. I took the, why is this happening to me? But I've learned over the years that does not work. It takes you down a rabbit hole and it doesn't work. You want to be lifted up into the God field, into the bigger perspective. And that is where gratitude lives. And so gratitude will take you there. And if it's so important to make that shift. When you make that shift and you will adopt it and you integrate it into your life, it's going to make all the difference in the world, in your enjoyment of your life, in the enjoyment of your life. All right. So gratitude for, gratitude in. And I'm going to quickly give you the 7 benefits of gratitude. And they are that gratitude opens the door to better relationships. When you look at the people that you have relationships with, instead of looking at what is bugging you about that person or what they're not doing, make a list of all the things that you appreciate about them. And that shift will really help your relationship. Also, a study found that gratitude improves your physical health, that grateful people experience less aches and pains, and that they feel healthier than other people. And who doesn't want to feel healthy, right? Gratitude also improves psychological health. Dr. Robert Emmons did a study, and he found that there's a link between gratitude and well-being, and it increases your happiness and it reduces depression. Also, who doesn't want to be happier more of the time? So benefit number 4 is that gratitude enhances empathy and reduces aggression. Again, there was a study done, and they found that people who practiced gratitude were more empathetic towards other people, and they were less likely to seek revenge. Benefit number 5 is that grateful people sleep better. So writing a gratitude at night before you go to sleep will help to improve your ability to sleep well. Number 6 is that gratitude improves your self-esteem. Number 7 is that gratitude increases your mental strength. And a bonus that I found was that gratitude boosts your immune system because it releases, when you're in that grateful state, it reduces different endorphins and chemicals that create a healthier being, as we talked about earlier. But that is what that's doing, is it's increasing your immune system. And we all, after the 1.5 years that we've had, we all want to increase our immune system. We're focused on that now, I would imagine. So that said, that ends our training for today. Your challenge homework for today is to make a list of at least 5 things that you're grateful for. And beyond that. And I want you to include in that list some things that you're grateful for and some things that you're grateful in. So maybe some difficult situations that you've been in, and see the good in it. And beyond that, what really makes a difference. It's not just writing it down to write it down. I know that's really popular now, is, oh, just make a list of the things you're grateful for. And it's almost become like another task, like, oh, okay. And you just do it because, it's the thing to do. No, where you really also get additional benefit from this is to spend time with each thing that you write down. Spend at least a minute and really allow yourself to sit with that gratitude and feel it. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel what's going on in your heart when you let yourself receive that gratitude. Feel the warmth. Feel that oozing out into your body and notice what that does for you. Well, I can tell you on an energetic level that that is causing expansion in your body, and it's allowing you to connect with those things. Remember, we talked about how we're a mirror to those things that we're attracting into our life. So if you are able to stay in this expanded state of gratitude, energetically, your frequency's been raised and you're going to attract more of what you want in your life. So the key is consistency. And so I want you to get used to that and to start a practice with it. And so for today, writing the 5 things, really feeling it, and then post in the group. Remember, hashtag summer homework 1, and let us know one thing that you're grateful for, and or grateful in, either one, and why you're grateful for it, or the feeling that it gave you, what you became aware of that you were so grateful of. All right. So great job again. Super, super proud of all of you for being here. And tomorrow I am going to be giving away another prize, because I love to give away prizes. Remember, I'm going to be giving away a prize every day, with the final prize on Friday being a $200 gift certificate. That's the grand prize. And so in order to be eligible for that, it requires that you post every day and that you are supporting all your fellow self-love seeking ladies in this challenge with you. We're all on this journey, and so supporting each other, and really without any coaching, not saying, well, maybe this could have been better, or did you think about this, but just really supporting each other. Wow, what a great idea. That's wonderful. However you want to offer support. And that will be included in looking at, that grand prize as well. And I am just so thrilled again to be here and guiding you and being able to share this very, very important, valuable information that will help you gain that self-love that will propel you into a life of your full expression, and really living your greatest expression of you, connected to your light. All right, everybody. Bye for now. And tomorrow, remember, we're going to start again in the Facebook group at 11 a.m. Bye now.